Hey, Chris Chesar here. Great to have you. February 28th, 2024. I just found out, or I just realized that it is a leap year. So we get that extra day in February tomorrow. Super cool about that. One extra day that I don't have to pay my rent. So awesome. Glad to have you guys here. Today we're going to talk about the perfect landing page. And we're going to get into that. Unfortunately, Cindy Branson, she's traveling tonight. She thought she'd be back in time, but due to some weather and some other unforeseen things, I don't think she'll be joining us this evening, but that's okay. We'll go through our notes here and get this going. So the perfect landing page is, who is it for? And just so we're clear on this, you guys, I know you know that I love to use builderall to build out all my websites and sales funnels, but you don't have to. You can use any platform that you want. So it doesn't matter what platform you have. We're not going to be doing a tutorial on platforms today. It's just the basic concept of the perfect landing page. Who is it for? This works for any niche, any product, and any service. So it's super cool, it's compact, it's light, and I'll give you guys a demo of what it is and what it means and how you can create this yourself. Did a lot of research on this one, and I'm finding less is more. It's pretty much the way things go. To have powerful messages and guide people where you need them to go, and have your prospects get your prospects email or phone number, or a sale. That's the best thing to get, is the sale. So let me open up some stuff here and I will share my screen. All righty. Well, I guess I could just share it now. Without Cindy, it's a little bit rough for me. So bear with me here. I'll just share my whole screen. It'll be a little bit sloppy there, but it's okay. We can deal with it. And show this on the screen, make my little circles, and I think we should be good here on this side. Maybe I'll play it safe and just I'll put myself here. That's fine. All right, we're good to go. Let's jump over here. So I'm inside my builderall account. Like I said, it doesn't matter what platform you use. You can use any platform. Doesn't matter. So right here, going inside of my website, Sales Funnel Builder here, and I have the demo already set up for you. Let's just take a quick look at what this would look like. You could change colors. You can put your own branding in. None of that really matters. Uh, but basically what this is, I'll bring my notes up here so I have them. You can use this as a lead magnet. So like we're talking about right here. So in this particular case, you could have your ebook if you're giving that away, or some sort of checklist, that type of thing. And one of the key things, we'll get into how important this picture truly is, because it's going to be very important down the road. But the main thing, of course, with any type of landing page, website, sales funnel, it's going to be your headline and your subheadline. And one of the keys here is your headline needs to emphasize value, a result, or some sort of transformation. So if it's a lose weight type of thing, that's a result. That could be a transformation. A transformation could be how much more happy you are because you lost weight. That type of thing. Let me bring some notes up so I can run through this a lot more organized. So like I mentioned, this works for any niche, any product, any service. Lead magnet to get prospects on your email list, a free consultation with you or a company that you're working for or working with, book an appointment, buy a product, that type of thing. Now, the headline, it's based on the big idea, which is the result or the transformation that your offer promises. All right, so that's the headline. I'll make this a little bit bigger for you guys so you can kind of see my notes. And I got my phone kind of hanging up here. If you see me looking off in the distance, I'm not going completely insane. All right. That should do it. So that's where your headline is, right in here. Move it away from me a little bit. That should be good. All right. I know my face might be blocking it, but I'm not going to toggle back and forth. We'll just bring it up top here. All right. The subheadline equals how are you going to deliver that result? So let's take an example here, an example headline right here. Never hire the wrong employee again. All right. So never hire the wrong employee again, just so you get the idea. And then your subheadline clearly explains what you provide to get that result. So how to never hire the wrong employee again, your headline could be with my 12-point hiring checklist. And that's how they get the result of not hiring the wrong employee. Second example could be how to feel 10 years younger. That's your headline, how to feel 10 years younger. And then your subheadline could be with this magic formula that scientists just discovered. And that could be a video, that could be an ebook, that could be anything that you want it to be. So don't think it has to be an ebook. Don't think it has to be a checklist or something like that. You could send someone to a free video. It doesn't really matter where you send them. It could be use this as a bridge page where you could send people to an affiliate offer or some sort of free video to a course or just a course in general where they have to pay for it. Bridge pages are great, especially me. I'm an affiliate marketer or freelance digital marketer. So this page can come in really handy for me with particular products that I sell. So da, 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 da. All right. So now I'm going to jump ahead to this picture. Somebody asked me last night, I did a practice presentation on this, and somebody asked me, well, should I put a picture of an ebook up here? Yes, of course. If you have a checklist, great. But we want to humanize it to a degree. So most times we've all seen this where it's just a picture of a mock-up of the ebook and that's it. There's so many different softwares out there, and Canva has them. There's other services out there. You could even go to Fiverr and hire somebody to do this, where you could have a mock-up, but put it in someone's hands, where you see their hands looking at it, where people can get a feel of them touching it, and just put a human element to it rather than just an ebook picture on a book or some sort of boxy little thing. Humanize it, have someone sitting on a couch reading it, um, wherever you want them, on a park bench, but you want to humanize whatever you're doing. I have another page up here, this one here. So let's say this was quit your 9 to 5, spend more time with your family. This could be for anything. Quit smoking, quit, stop drinking. I mean, whatever you want it to be, it could be anything. And here's the result of whatever headline you put here is a happy family all together and everybody's smiling. That would be your result. So remember, your headline is going to be feel 10 years younger or how to quit your 9 to 5 job and be free or, that type of thing. Just make sure that your picture here goes with the headline. Remember the result, the transformation, have a picture of happy people or a happy person or someone holding something that's using what you're offering. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Now let's get down to the call to action. So you want to have not a whole lot of information here to collect because the more information you try to collect, the lower percentage of opt-ins you'll get. So if you're asking for a phone number, if you're asking for someone's address, that type of thing. It's the more information you want, you got to have a way bigger trade than some sort of ebook or go check out this, free video. Basically, first name is even pushing it, but you can go first name and email address, or if you're into text messaging and that sort of thing, you could do a phone number, or that could be optional if you want it to be a phone number if you're into the SMS messaging. Now, the call to action is very, very important. So, what happens next for your prospect? So, let me bring up my notes on that. And we talked about the photo. Um, we did a mock up, call to action button. All right. So, I did a rundown of some statistics on this, and I fail miserably on this. Do not use the word your, like download your free ebook. We don't want to do that. Or click here, like I have in my example. Click here to get your free ebook. We want to stay away from the word your. Don't know why. I don't want to get into the psychology all of it. You guys can debate that between yourselves. But from a lot of research that I've been looking at is saying use the words my or me. And I'm not going to break down the reason because, like I said, we could debate that forever. But instead, I'm going to start changing my opt in forms to say something send my free ebook now. So send my free ebook now. And then here's another example send me the free training or, whatever. You guys can think of some examples on your own, but you get the idea of your call to action. And yeah, this is like super important to do. You could actually get people, your prospects, if you get this top fold right here, this top panel, rather than scroll down with all this other stuff. This is the key. This is the gold right here. If you can nail this, if you can get this right, nobody's even going to scroll down here and look at this other stuff. If you nail all this up here. One of the other things that you can do is have a disclaimer here. We'll never share your info with anyone. So let me go back to this one here. We'll never share your info with anyone. It's just, you know, that secure feeling, whether you do it or you don't. I mean, you shouldn't share someone's information, but 100% secure is always good. But you can just put something as simple as this: "We'll never share your info with anyone." It just gives that feeling of security. If that's you never know. Well, they're probably just somebody. It just stops an objection, I guess, rather than someone saying, "Hey, yeah, they're probably just going to share my information to everybody. I'm going to get 10,000 emails a day," that type of thing. You're kind of shutting that objection down right here with saying something like this. Now, right here in this section here, you want to keep everything as much as possible on the top fold, as I call it, that top panel, the first thing everyone sees, like on a desktop. Of course, it's going to be a little bit different on a mobile view, but you'll get the idea here. Try to keep everything on this top fold. All of this is the most important things. These are the most important things that you could do. You want to add validation right here. So if you have a business that's on Trustpilot, if you have Google reviews and you have really good ratings and they have that 4.5 stars or 5-star ratings, you want to take a snapshot of just the little picture of Trustpilot, you know, uh, 150 reviews, 5 stars, that type of thing here. If you don't have Trustpilot, you don't have Google reviews or any types of ratings anywhere, you can just put a number of how many customers you served, or you could say something like, uh, 847 satisfied customers. Just something that's validation that think I have some notes on this. This is proof right here. So this area on the bottom here, bring my notes back up, is proof that you can deliver what you say you can. So any way you can, guys, we're all marketers. We all sometimes stretch the truth to a degree, but you can, I wouldn't go out and say, you've helped 10,000 customers when you haven't, but you can find some ways, have chat GPT kind of reword something where it could mean different things, but makes you look really good. So you want some sort of validation line or some sort of picture if you have reviews. All right, now let's get down to the second part. Not sure why there's such a space there. Let me go on this one. Um, and here, if you were using builderall, if you join my builderall team, you get this template. If you join Cindy Branson's, I know we're streaming on Cindy Branson's YouTube channel right now. You would get this template as many other templates that we have. But that's what the instruction is here. It's just a panel that you can delete. But anyway, this is a notation for this panel here, and here is where you want to put 3 to 4 benefits. I prefer you put 3. That seems to be the rule of 3. Is another psychological thing that works in your favor if you use 3. For some reason, that's just how the brain kind of operates. But these are benefits. You want to put benefits, 3 benefits of how this will help your prospect, whatever you're offering. And just keep this in mind. Most of us put features. You're going to get this, you're going to get that, or, super fast speed. No, nobody cares too much about features. People want to know, how is this going to benefit me? So so you kind of have to reword and restructure your features into benefits, because we have to remember, features are just things. Benefits are what those things can do for your prospect. So there's a huge difference there. So the way to do this is to break all your features down of whatever you're offering, and then ask yourself questions on those features of how will this particular feature benefit my prospect? And that's where you put the benefits. So if this was a lose weight type of thing, the benefit would be, feel younger, um, look younger, possibly have more energy. Those are benefits. So super key here. Now, the other key is you write what feature makes this benefit possible in one sentence. So you're kind of reversing it. You're putting the benefit up here, and what feature um, helps this benefit happen for your prospect. And you want to keep this possibly no more than 2 sentences, but try to stick to one. Less is more, 100%. Less is always more, guys. So try to do 3 of those if you can. Then the next section here is where you want to have testimonials. Now, I violate this really bad because we're going back to the rule of 3. You want to keep things simple and not too much where people get confused and they're looking at too much. It's too overwhelming. And again, we go back to that less is more here. So we'll stick to 3. So testimonials. If you don't have testimonials, what you can do whatever type of business are you in? Do you have logos of businesses that you've helped, whatever you're offering, or where you've been featured? That type of thing. So you've seen those websites, featured on a certain TV show or news channel or some sort of magazine, and you could put logos there or just type them out. But you want to try to stick with 3, especially when it comes to testimonials. Testimonials are always the gold. They are gold. One of the other things I want to mention too is there's some numbers out there that say 80% more content is read when it includes an image. You know, I mean, who knows? I like pictures myself, but keep that in mind. So that's why in the testimonials, or if you did logos, we have a picture of the person who gave us the testimonial. And we also put a little picture in here of 5 stars, which I just grabbed from Canva. And, it's just another image in there that's subconsciously in your prospect's mind. Oh, Mary Smith, the single mom, gave this, whatever this offer is, 5 stars. Wow. And then say you did have a testimonial and it was 10 paragraphs long. You just want to take a sentence from it or 2 sentences from it and put it in here. You don't want to have these overwhelming testimonials that people are going to read and get lost. The other thing, testimonial videos are really good too. You'll see that on my sites. I have a lot of testimonials. I got to cut them down. There's too many. People start losing the message of where I want them to go because they're looking at a bunch of testimonials and they're playing all the videos. Pick your top 3 testimonials if you have videos, if they're in writing. They could even be, if somebody writes something nice about you on Facebook, even in a comment. Oh, Chris is awesome. Love working with him. He's helped me so much, or whatever. You can just take a little snapshot of that. That's considered a testimonial. And you can pop 3 of those in if you have them. And if you don't have them, get some people to say some nice things about you on Facebook. Just ask a question. Let me know if I have helped you with anything in your past. And then have people comment and snip a couple of those, takes computer screenshots of those comments. But anyway, keep them short, sweet. People love stars, people love thumbs up, people love all that stuff. It resonates with positivity. So 5 stars, we all know what that means, and it means really, really good. All right, next thing. This is huge. FAQs. So frequently asked questions. These are really not to help. They're a marketer's dream to stop any objections from someone moving forward, whether you're selling something, whether you're getting them to just give their email, or whether you want them to download the ebook or watch a video, doesn't really matter. You want to stop any objections. Why have they scrolled? They haven't made a decision yet. Now they scrolled almost halfway through this landing page or this website or this sales funnel homepage, and they're not taking action yet. This is where you need to put a stop to that right away. So what's the question? So you got to think, whatever you're offering, what is that question, that those top 5 or 6 questions that a prospect is going to ask to not move forward? Usually the first thing is this real? If you're giving away something free, is it really free, or is this going to cost me money? Things like that. And you want to squash all those objections right away. Now, the answer to these questions is this is the difficult part, and you can definitely get ChatGPT to help you with this. Or what is, I think, what's Google's now? I think it's Gemini. They used to be Bard, I think, and now they call themselves Gemini. With something that stops any objection and phrase it in a way that gets your prospect to say yes in their mind. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll have an FAQ and the answer always starts with yes. And you just got to figure out a creative way to ask the question, even if it's a negative question, to get them to read in their mind. They're reading the word yes everywhere they click. Yes, yes, yes. If you can do that, you're really subconsciously putting yes in their mind, So that's a huge key there. So by the time they get to the next panel, if they keep scrolling, add a direct call to action headline here. What are you waiting for? Get this now. In their mind, they just ran through 6 questions, and in their mind, they just read yes. And that's sticking in their head to say, yes, I want this. I want to do this. And that's how you do it. And of course, you want to put your footer in there and have everything done there. But that is the perfect landing page. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you can build this on any platform out there, whatever platform you're using. You can build this, you can walk through this, freeze it, take screenshots of every panel, and you can, watch this video a couple times and take some notes, and you could build this in 30 minutes or less on any platform. But it works. There's a lot of studies behind this. Like I said, I did a lot of research too on these studies, and this seems to be the working model in 2024. Let me stop sharing my screen. See if we have any questions. I don't see any questions. So that's all I have for you guys. If you want this template and you want to build it on Builderall, which is the platform that I use, then you can join my team or Cindy Branson's team. You'll still get the template. All you got to do is go click on the link in the description to join our Builderall team. We have amazing bonuses. I'm not going to go over them tonight because we've been doing that on a lot of our lives. But if you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to our channels wherever you're watching this. And with that said, I don't see any questions. Appreciate you guys. And hopefully Cindy will be back on Friday. And I think Friday must be March 1st, 2024. We'll see you guys then. Again, we do live videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Do all kinds of training, all kinds of tips, all kinds of marketing tips, and affiliate marketing tips as well. So with that said, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the evening or day, wherever you're watching this.